The Clean Air Act is a staple of environmental legislation in the United States. The purpose of the Clean Air Act is to regulate air pollution and the amount of air emissions coming from things such as factories to cars. In addition to, the Clean Air Act also works to address environmental threats such as urban air pollution and acid rain. Moreover, the Clean Air Act is also very concerned with the public health aspect that comes from breathing in air pollution. The EPA was given the power to create the National Ambient Air Quality Standard has 3 goals: protect public health, protect public welfare, and control the amount of air pollutants in the air. The Safe Drinking Water Act, passed in 1974 and amended in 1986 and 1996, is legislation that sets a standard for what is allowed to be in our drinking water. The purpose of this act was to not only protect our drinking water, but to protect people's health. In addition to, it also protects the sources of where we get that drinking water from, such as wells, lakes, and rivers. The EPA sets the standards for over 90 different contaminants. In addition to, they are always adding and adjusting regulations on the list. The San Joaquin Valley is an agriculture region in Southern California. It is made up of several different counties and has a high population of Black and Hispanic individuals. The Safe Drinking Water Act has many violations that occur in this region. One of the key reasons why this happens is because of the agriculture production that happens in this region. Because of that, they often contaminate the drinking water of the residents and the people who work in the community. Some of the specific contaminants that are found in the water is nitrate, trichlorpropane, and arsenic. While nitrate and arsenic are naturally occurring chemicals, trichlorpropane is a man-made chemical that comes from agriculture production. Some of the side effects that happen from having these chemicals is they develop cancer, heart disease, immune system disorders, endocrine system problems, and fetus development. The state of California has been making progress to fix this problem, especially since California declared drinking water a human right in 2012. However, many people in this region are still suffering from water contamination, and not every resident is even aware of the problem. Jackson, Mississippi is a predominantly Black city with 153,701 residents. Jackson is the state capital of Mississippi and is the most populated city in Mississippi. Jackson's water crisis has been an ongoing problem for the city for years, with residents being concerned and complaining about their water pressure and the smell of their water. This latest water crisis happened in 2022 when Jackson's main water treatment plant failed, leaving the entire city without drinking water and water to flush their toilets. This happened because floodwater from the Ross Barron Reserve and the Pearl River caused the system to fail. When the Jackson residents and the federal government tried to take steps to fix this problem, their governor stepped in, blocking Jackson from getting the water infrastructure funding they needed. The NAACP has got involved with this crisis because race is playing a role in the way this is being handled. In addition, the EPA took legal action against the city of Jackson, filing charges against them over their failure to comply with the Safe Drinking Water Act. Los Angeles has some of the worst air quality in the country and has a population of over 3 million people. One of the reasons why Los Angeles has such terrible air quality comes from the pollution that comes from cars. Important to note that not all residents of Los Angeles feel the effects of the air pollution in the same way. With off-road, factory, and heavy diesel trucks more often than not being found in predominantly minority neighborhoods, having minority communities deal more with the impacts of pollution than their white counterpart. And it is not just a California problem, it is a nationwide problem. The solution to the problem? 2 apps, Clean H2O and a Breeze. This will be available to future users at zero cost because a common theme is that these cities that are dealing with these issues are often low income or areas with a large population of minority communities. The purpose of these apps is to allow the citizens to not only know what's happening in their water and air, but to allow them to document their own personal point of view with the physical effects that the violation of these acts have on their body, and taking pictures of what their drinking water and what their sky looks like.